Boyo, I'm really trying to be Mr. Nice Guy here. Oh, thought I'd take me a little walk. I got my sandals on. We'll see what's going on out here today. Walk around the truck for just a second here. I pulled in here about 2:30 this morning. 2:30, 2:45, somewhere around there. And so I'm still a little tired. Just a little. But I've got enough time left on my 10-hour break. I decided to go ahead and take a little walk. Just kind of walk around a little bit. Get some of this nice, cool, fresh air. Oh. But anyways, hope you guys are doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And yeah, so it's been a while since I've done one of these kind of videos where I'm actually walking around and stuff. And you guys are probably thinking to yourself, well, this guy needs to get out and exercise more. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need to get out and walk around more. And those damn shoes that I've got, they really don't help my feet at all, man. Those damn work shoes, they don't help my feet at all. They don't help my legs at all. I figured it out. It's the shoes, man. It's the frickin' shoes. They're good. They work great for work shoes, but walking around and stuff, they don't work so hot. So I'm wearing these. They work pretty good. These are Skechers. So, yep, Skechers. I'm over here in Horse Cave, Kentucky. See? Horse Cave, Kentucky. This is the northbound rest area. It was surprisingly full last night. Like, I was surprised, genuinely surprised that it was full last night, which typically it's not that full. It's really not. But it is what it is. Oh. But anyways, all right, so I wanted to kind of address a situation that some of y'all might have, or a problem that some of y'all might have with me. And let's go ahead and just get this out the way. So I noticed that in the comment section, as some of y'all thinking I'm just going to up and quit this company, and that's not the case. I put all my eggs in one basket, and I'm going to stick with the company for a little while longer. I'm not going to just up and quit. I do have some things in the works, and I just have to implement them into what I'm going to be doing. So we're just got to wait and see what's going on with that. So there is that. Not saying that I wouldn't quit. I'm just saying that I'm not going to quit right now. There's a lot of things up in the air. I've still got some doctor's appointments that I got to go to, and One of them is a sleep study that I have to go to on the, I gotta be at that house on the 28th, which I didn't realize the 28th was Thanksgiving. Go figure. And I gotta show up on the 29th to the sleep study and then come back out on the road on the 1st, because I've got to get kind of acclimated back. On the 30th, I got to get kind of acclimated back to where I need to be in order to come back out on the road. And then I've got a proctologist appointment on the 16th of December, and I got to be there 2 days prior, so I got to be there on the 14th, start drinking their juicy juice on the 15th, and then go in for the appointment on the 16th. So there's that. And then after that, I don't know. I mean, I know I have a doctor's appointment, a phone appointment on the 27th of May of 2025. So that's something. Man, I really want to ask this Schneider owner operator here what the freight market's looking like on their new board. They would probably tell me too. They would probably tell me. Oh man, he pulled the bumper off his truck. How about that? He pulled that centerpiece off. That's what happens when you got those really low bumpers. The plate on the front. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, but yeah, so there is that. Yeah, as far as quitting the company, I'm not going to quit the company. ROEHL's not a bad company, guys. It really isn't. I just get aggravated because of the bullshit politics that are involved in being a company driver. You got to deal with a lot of bullshit. Like, and I mean a lot of bullshit. And it's no fun. It really isn't any fun at all. I would rather get poked in the eye with a freaking hot fiery poker than have to deal with the damn politics of being a company driver. So there's that. Oh man. And then today's just one of those days that you want to kind of smack somebody. Or yesterday was kind of like one of those days you just want to smack somebody, because it was like I'm trying to, you know, find my place in the company, and yet I don't want to be one of those people who, how can I put it, complains about it all the time. I would rather be one of those people who runs, makes their money, and then not have to worry about politics, company politics at all. So there's that, right? Now I'm starting to feel the burn a little bit. And no, I'm not out of breath. But you got to breathe. When you're walking, you have to breathe. Stop here in a minute and get me a little drink of water. Brought my water with me. Stop here for just a second. Excuse me. Oh yeah, good, refreshing water, even though it really doesn't taste that good. Flavor enhancing minerals. What they mean to tell you is it's got kidney and stone inducing minerals in it. That's what they're trying to tell you. But yeah, the politics of company drivers. I'll give you an example of this. So they don't want you to take longer than a 10-hour break. But if you show up and you're about an hour away from your delivery time, and you between your delivery time and the time you stop, you've got 16 hours. 16 hours, and that's including your 10-hour break. So you got about 5 hours that you can, kind of kill in between, your 10-hour break and the receiver. So why would you go to your receiver 5 hours early and waste your 14-hour clock? Because your 14-hour clock is not gonna stop. Well, at least not if you're if you don't have split sleeper. Your 14-hour clock's not gonna stop. And it's just gonna be one of those things where you're just running out of clock. Don't make any sense. Why would you do that? Time is money. So the more time you got on your clock, the more money, the more miles, the more money you can run. And a lot of people tell me, well, why would you want a split sleeper? Why would you want to work that hard? Well, it's not about working hard. Well, it's not about working that hard. It's about working smarter. And that's the key. So if I had a split sleeper, I wouldn't mind going to the receiver 5 hours early. Because that way I'm not wasting my clock. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And that's the point I'm trying to get across. They send out a message on the Qualcomm talking about extended breaks, and they want you to show up 5 hours early to a receiver that may not even take you 5 hours early, but you've already started your clock for the day. It makes no sense. Like, no sense whatsoever. I don't understand it. And if somebody can explain it to me, by all means, explain it to me. But for me, being an owner-operator at one point, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? Why would you make that, a problem for yourself? Because you're just going to get there and you're just going to sit, just like the other day. I got there almost 2 hours early for the appointment, and I still ended up sitting almost 5 hours. Why? Why would you do that? The appointment was at 3. I got there at like 1. I could have got there at 2, and still had an hour left, a good solid hour to sit there and wait and see if I could actually, you know, get in. But I don't know. I digress. Doesn't make any sense. Morning.
How you doing, bud?
I could complain, but it wouldn't do me no good, right? But yeah, I mean, it's crazy, guys. It really is. And then another thing that kind of caught me off guard was the fact that I had basically parked in, well, me and a couple other rail drivers had parked at an off-road location. It's just a dirt lot. It's no big deal, right? I mean, you're not going to get stuck there. You're not going to get stuck in a dirt yard unless it's like super soft dirt, like super soft ground. Now, rail may not know that it's super soft ground. They may not know if it's hard ground or not. They have no idea. But that doesn't mean they have to spy on you either. And the only way they could have known that me or any of those other drivers were parked in that area is that they were either A, looking at the cameras, or B, looking at the location on the GPS, on the map, or the GPS of the truck. Why are you spying on me? You know I'm at the location. I said I had arrived. Why are you pinging my location? It doesn't make any sense. And I know who's doing it. It's not my dispatcher doing it. No, it's not my dispatcher doing it at all. It's the load planners. They're trying to ping my location so they can figure out what's going on. Well, if somebody calls me, like, let me put it like this. I am not going to run out of hours anymore to convenience them. I'm not going to do it. If I'm going to run out of hours, I don't want to be anywhere near the receivership or the receiver. Unless I'm already there after being there for, like, if I show up for an appointment and I'm an hour early for an appointment and I've got like 3 hours left on my clock and I go over that 3 hours sitting there on a dock because the people inside are you know, taking their sweet ass time and load me, then that's on them. That ain't on me. That's on them. Then I can see using personal conveyance, if I can't park there at the shipper or the receiver, then I can see using a personal conveyance to find the next legal and safe location to park. And that's what personal conveyance is for. But this company seems to think the personal conveyance is a convenience for them and not for us as drivers. That's what I'm disgusted with. I'm disgusted with the dirty politics, man. The dispatcher may care about the drivers. Well, some dispatchers may. I know mine cares. My dispatchers are really, she's really nice. I like her. She's cool. I think she's a little scared of the damn load planners, though. I don't think she's willing to fight. She'll send them a message, and she's probably got a good, you know, a good rapport with them. But that's not, you know, that's not saying that she can't say, hey, look, you know, this guy's been driving 10 hours today. Give him a break. He may have an hour left. You don't have to run that last hour. Come on. Or let's say you run, you know, 9 hours and you got 5 hours left of drive time, but you're tired because it's been a long day. And you know, you've had you've had a long stressful day because of, you know, driving through heavy traffic or you know, driving up Interstate 77 with 44,000 pounds on your back, or, you know, something out, you know, something happened and you're tired, you're just exhausted. getting behind the wheel of that truck. And a lot of these people that comment on here, that are just trolling, because that's what they are, they're freaking trolls. They tend to think that a driver doesn't get tired because their company is not taking into accountability that they are a driver, they are a person, they are somebody who is putting their life and their, you know, their life and somebody else's life on the line in order to get a product from point A to point B. A lot of people don't understand that, and then they get on here and they start trolling. I call them ATS trolls. Anybody that thinks they can do 1,100 miles in a day is full of fucking shit. Full of shit. At least they're not doing it legally anyways. I guarantee that. Now, you may end up driving 500 miles one shift, and you can drive 500 miles in 8 hours. Do a 10-hour break, and then end up doing another 500 miles the same day in 8 hours. Well, maybe a little bit less than 500 miles, considering it's only 24 hours in a day. But you can take a 10-hour break in the middle of the day, get up and drive some more. I proved that yesterday. I didn't drive a whole lot yesterday. I only had to do, well, I did about between 500 miles, a little over 500 miles yesterday. But I was tired last night. After getting up and driving about 3 hours over to pick up the load, and then driving up to Kentucky from Alabama, I'd say I did pretty good. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna go back and check on my time. But yeah, if you guys like the videos, you know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I'll try to put this up as fast as possible. But yeah, don't forget, guys, I'm out here doing this. I'm out here the same as you. I'm doing this to make money. I'm out here to make money. So, all right, guys, I'm out.